Hello everyone, I'm Ashley Applegate and welcome to On the Couch with KWI. Today we're joined by Blake King. Blake, tell us where you're from.
I'm from Malden, Missouri.
All right, so you traveled several hours to come to KWI, past some great welding schools along the way, I'm assuming. What made you choose this school over some others?
When I started looking at schools, my main concern was, could I walk around the corner and find an instructor to help me out? And after looking at all the schools and talking to my buddies that have went to other welding schools, KWI was definitely the way to go.
So you got that instructor right around the corner. Without naming a name, don't want to choose favorite instructor over another, but tell us about your favorite instructor. What did they do that made you the Blake that you are today?
I struggled with self-confidence, and he could see that in me, and he'd pull me aside and talk to me, and that was really what I needed to push the program and get where I needed to be.
Okay. So background of the instructors, are they all the same, or is their backgrounds different for different instructors?
Yeah, they all come from different places. Boilermaker, refinery, they all do a little bit different everything.
All right, well that's good. And the same instructors the whole time you were at school, or different guys rotating in and out?
There's different guys coming in and out off the road, so keeps the students, I guess, fresh on their skills on what to do on everything.
So looking back at your previous welding history, had you welded much before you came to KWI?
Not too much. I welded my senior year in high school, and that was it.
Okay, and what type of welding did you do in high school?
Just flux core with a backing strip.
All right, so no TIG work?
No TIG work, and then a little bit of stick work.
Okay.
Other than that, that was it. It was all flat on stick.
All right, so KWI provided you with that awesome gear bucket, and you opened up that TIG rig for the first time. So how cool was that? Were you excited?
Yeah, I was pretty excited, especially the day I got on it. That was pretty exciting for me.
Okay, so when you say getting on to TIG, do you have to be in the program a certain amount of time to get to TIG, or is it based on your skill level?
Just based on your skill level, but I mean, I guess if you get to a certain point, then you get moved on to it. But other than that, you just make your way to it.
Okay, so you kind of get to work at your own pace. What's different about TIG welding versus flux core welding? What made it more challenging?
A lot more critique work with your hands. A lot of different movement than just holding the gun and going with it.
Okay.
Both hands are moving, and I think it's got to be more precise.
Okay, so did you learn to back feed?
Yeah, that was my toughest part, learning with that.
Okay, so tell us about back feed. So someone who's a non-welder watching this, when you say back feed, what does that mean?
Sticking your filler through the top of the bevel and looking at the bottom and just feeding the wire to it.
Okay, and you always feed that wire with that left hand, or how does that work?
Yeah, I always feed with my left hand.
Okay.
And weld with my right.
Okay, so what about when you get on the other side of the pipe? Now do you got to switch that over? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one thing that KWI requires is walking that cup right hand and walking that cup left hand. Looking at training KWI wise, which of the certifications did you feel were the most difficult to overcome?
Probably the combo monster.
Okay.
Yep.
So a combo monster. What is a combo monster?
It's a TIG root with a 70-18 filling cap.
Okay. And how long do you have to muster that?
2 hours.
2 hours. Okay.
Yep.
All right. And if you get there before your final month in training, then is there any added level of difficulty to that?
Yeah, get a restriction ring.
Okay. So that giant flat washer goes on there, and you got to look under all that stuff as well. Nervous at all on that combo monster?
Yeah, definitely. I knew it was going to be a little bit different than that 160, but I was just worried about the time frame.
Okay.
That's always what I worry about.
Yeah, and I think every weld test you need to worry somewhat, because if not, it's probably not going to have any meaning to you. So that was just one of many certs. How many certs are you coming out of here with?
Well over 7.
Well over 7. That's awesome.
Yep.
So what does that mean for you? 7 certifications?
I get the golden arm hood.
Okay. And describe that to us a little bit.
Once you get your 6th certification, that 7th one you can pick whatever you want, and after that 6th cert you get a golden arm hood.
Okay. So picking whatever you want, can you name 2 or 3 examples of what's on that list?
You can get Inconel, copper nickel, your downhill, bell hole, branch, anything, chrome, a lot to pick from.
So a lot of stuff that industry is going to recognize, a lot of different certifications. And how much extra do these certifications cost?
Zero.
0. Oh, now come on, that ain't right. So you're telling me that the school is going to give you all these certifications and all this training, and then when you're basically finished with the program, they're not going to charge you if you want more?
Nope.
Okay. All right, so there's got to be a catch somewhere. How about all the extra time? How much did you have to pay for all the extra time?
Nothing.
All right. So were you first shift or second shift?
First shift.
First shift. All right, and your shift ends at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Was it close the door and leave, or what happened then?
Nope. You can stay until however long you want to, up until 10 o'clock till second shift leaves.
Okay, so you could pull a 16-hour day if you wanted. Did you ever pull any 16s?
I pulled 2.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so a couple 16-hour days. What about those 10 and 12-hour days? Any of those?
Yeah, a bunch of those. Because I caught up my time for that co-op.
Okay, so a co-op, that's a new subject. Tell me what a co-op is.
A company calling KWI looking for some students to come and work.
So did you take advantage of that co-op opportunity and go work for that company?
Yes, sir.
So how long were you there?
I was there for about a week.
Okay, and was this free work, or did you get some little compensation from that company working there?
Got a little bit of compensation.
All right.
And got experience. That was most important.
Yeah, I think you're right. You know, when you're young, you're fresh out of high school, companies want experience. Obviously, that huge certification package really helps out on that resume. But those jobs where you've got a little bit of experience is going to help. Did you make any connections with that company that you can put on the resume?
I did. Okay. Our boss or our foreman that was there, I got his phone number and used him as a reference.
Okay, and that's awesome because that really counts because it's a huge world full of welders, but it seems like everybody knows everybody. If you got a couple good references, especially when you're young and maybe fresh out of training like KWI, you need those skilled references to get there. So those co-op opportunities at KWI may come frequently, they may come sparingly. Any of your buddies have an opportunity to co-op while they were at KWI?
Yeah, they did. I think there's probably about 9 of us total. I know a few of my other buddies, they went on different jobs too.
Okay, so it's not just one particular company, it's more than one company calling in.
Yes, sir.
All right. So KWI wants the company to find us and try to get you guys to come and work for them when they're shorthanded for a week or two. This way you're not out there trying to build up all your own experiences. You got a little bit on your plate before you graduate KWI. You know, thinking about all your whole experiences with Kentucky Welding Institute, what would be your advice to someone who is maybe watching this and they're in their first 2 weeks of KWI? They've already chosen to come here. What advice do you give that guy that's just 2 weeks in the program?
Definitely stay over and work hard on the first couple months you're there.
Okay.
Of course, you want to work hard through all of it, but those first couple months are really important.
You think that's going to get you ahead?
Yes.
Ahead of the game a little bit?
Definitely. I wish I would have stayed over more in the early part.
Good deal. And classroom work, very much classroom work going on at KWI?
About an hour or 2 at the beginning in the morning. That's important too, classroom work.
So what all did you learn there?
You get your rigger and signal. You get your NCCR, your blue card, your OSHA 30, all kinds of that.
All right. Writing any term papers or doing any research papers, anything like that? No?
Nope.
All right. So it's all related to industry. Yeah. It's all related to the welding career. It's very viable. It's what industry is looking for, you know. You're not really graduating as a welder. You're graduating as a complete employee coming into the program. All right. You know, you mentioned the toughest test was the monster test. Any other tests that you felt were sort of difficult to overcome or something you had to really prepare for?
I'd definitely say the other one would be the stainless monster. Just because I busted on my first one, I had to fix my mistake and see what I did wrong and do it again.
Okay. Yeah, and I think that's cool. You know, most people who are welders are going to say eventually you'll have a test, you know, not go your direction, and they always blame it on the QC for some reason. But you got to own that. If you made a mistake, you fix it, and KWI offers you that next opportunity to practice, get yourself brushed up, and then take that weld test again here with one of our CWIs. So that's pretty awesome. Anything additional you'd like to add? Anything you want to talk about?
I think that's it.
All right. Well, I want to thank you for coming in with us, Blake. And thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Ashley Applegate, KWI on the Couch.